Hello and welcome to our introduction to National 5 Business Management. This is an overview of the course that you'll study for your SQA exams. So we're going to go over what's in the course and a few wee engaging fun facts to try and keep you interested. So first of all, here's some interesting business facts for you. Everything you say to Siri is actually sent and kept by Apple. Who knows what for? Dasani water is just actual tap water, nothing more. Marvel actually own the word to the rights to the word zombie. McDonald's actually made hot dogs first, not hamburgers. And quite incredibly, gambling, which is very bad, generates more sales revenue than movies, sports, theme parks, cruise ships, and recorded music combined in its totality. So something to get your head around there. Some of the aims of the course, again, you'll find this in the SQA documents, which stands for Scottish Qualifications Authority. So to acknowledge and understand of how businesses satisfy customer needs, pupils will develop enterprising skills and attributes, which I'm sure will work on things you've done before in third year. Financial awareness, which we'll come to in a wee minute, things like learn about profits and costs. Efficiency in businesses, so it's not always about more sales, it may be about how you actually reduce those costs or do things well and keep costs under control. And external influences, how they impact on the organisation. At the moment we see the coronavirus, which is at the moment decimating economies around the world, however with good reason, to try and save lives. So one wee quiz for you. Here's some entrepreneurs, so you can pause the video and have a wee go, and I'll just count down from 10 and then go over the answers. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, up here, Richard Branson of Virgin, Elon Musk of Tesla, Michelle Mone of Ultimo, Amazon's Jeff Bezos, James Dyson, The Body Shop's Anita Roddick, Peter Jones, one of the UK's Dragon's Den, Chelsea's billionaire owner Roman Abramovich, Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, and of course Walt Disney. What you call them. So here are the units that we're going to study in Nat 5 Business. So they're in 3 overall units: understanding business, management of marketing and operations, management of people and finance. But within those units, there's subunits or topics, whatever you want to call it. So in the first one, for business activity, basically what we'll look there is look at the types of organisation. So things like sole traders, partnerships and private limited companies. Also look at business objectives, so survival, profit maximisation. Influence on businesses looks at external factors, which we mentioned, the pest factors, political, economic, social, technological, environmental and competitive. Internal factors also, and stakeholders. For marketing, you look at the 4 Ps: product, price, place, promotion, and of course new product development, branding, product life cycle, market research. For operations, we'll look at inventory, sometimes called stock, also quality, methods of production, and ethical practices. For HR or human resources, we'll look at recruitment selection, training, legislation and industrial action. And for finance, we'll look at break-even, cash budgets, income statements. And overall, for these 4 functional areas, marketing, operations, HR and finance, we'll look at the technology used and how these departments support and deliver goods and services for companies. There's also an assignment which you have to do as part of the Nat 5 course. So obviously, in pairs with no internet, you can do it on your own if you're watching it on your own. Who's the largest company in the world? Which are the 3 top busiest airports in the world? Who's the world's biggest port? What is the world's richest sports team? So the answers, didn't give you a lot of time, that's my fault. Number 1, it is Walmart, largest company in the world. Next, the top 3 busiest airports. At the moment, it's Atlanta, Beijing and Dubai. I could be wrong now because these are old facts, but you can, I'm sure, tell me below in the comments if I'm wrong. Busiest port, Shanghai. Richest sports team, Dallas Cowboys. Okay, so again, if this is wrong, I do apologise, and I'm sure you can correct me. So assessment and homework. Assessments end of each unit, and of course at the end of the year. Formal assessment techniques will be used to allow teachers to check pupil progress. Homework may be about research, could be watched the news, but also be formal written homework issued to prepare pupils for consolidation and reinforcement, especially for assessments. Which product has sold the most units? It is the iPhone, and a couple of years old now, but over 1 billion units sold. The gradings are how the course is laid out. The coursework assignment, or sometimes called AVU, but really assignment, it's worth 30 marks, but it's now only worth 25% of your 30 marks. I know that sounds confusing, but it'll be about 30 marks, but overall, those 30 marks only make 25% of your final mark, which is research in a small business, 6 hours plan research, hour write-up under exam conditions, although I think now it's been changed so that you can just do it as you go. Final exam, 90 marks, so section 1 is 2 case studies, and section 2 are compulsory questions. Again, all the past papers are available on the SQA website. Here's one for you. So what does the acronym BRIC stand for? So you can pause it and I'll count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The B is for Brazil, which is actually showing you over here. The R is for the massive country called Russia. The I is the second most populous country in the world, India. And the C is the most populous country in the world, China. And these 4 economies are the kind of ones that are catching up with the old established ones of like Europe, the US, which is the world's largest economy, and Japan. So these guys are the ones to watch for the future, which we already know that anyway, because China's number 2 in the world now. So careers and progression, obviously from that 5 you can go to do higher business management, and from that, if your school allows you, you can do advanced higher business management. And then there's a whole host of subjects which you can look at. You can do HNC, HND, degrees, masters, postgrads, you name it, in business overall, or you can focus on marketing, finance, HR, operations, and within these actual subjects there are multiple degrees, and many have a third year where you get to be placed in a company, which is really handy. We've had quite a lot of pupils going to do international business and being placed around the world, in America, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, South Africa. Some combine it with a language, for example in France and Spain. So great opportunities that you do your third year abroad. A really great opportunity that sadly wasn't available when I was your age, but I would take advantage of it if you can. So on the note of a kind of global outlook, here's some currencies: France, USA, Mexico, India, China and Russia. Can you tell me what they are? So I'll count down from 10 to give you a wee bit of time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's look at the answers. France is actually the euro, of course. USA is the dollar. Mexico the peso. India is the rupee. China, we call it the yuan, but the kind of official name in China is, I don't know how you pronounce it, renminbi. I do apologise, but I've been lucky enough to be to China. I did notice that when I was there, thinking this is a bit strange, but it's actually, the official name is renminbi, but we all know it as yuan. And of course Russia is the ruble. So this is the end of the video, very short. Hopefully it's just an overview, and I look forward to doing the whole Nat 5 course and higher as well. So I'll be putting up videos that hopefully may help you for your studies, and you can go back and look at it, leave comments below and engage and connect. So I'm leaving some details here for you. Website mrmcgowan.blogspot.com, on Twitter at Mr Marcus McGowan, and for any educators who are interested in materials, etc. I've got a Teachers Pay Teachers store which you can have a wee look at. So keep calm and love business, and on that note, I shall see you in the next video.